Hello there. Welcome to episode 48 of Live Fishing. Let's go see if the fish are biting, shall we? It is a fine morning today. It's a pretty nice day out today, a lot cooler and overcast, so I think today we'll get into some fish easily. As always, if you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, check out all my links, consider becoming a member on the channel, leaving a super or a gift, or you guys can just chill out and watch me fish. That helps me out too. Little update with the Hall of Fame and stuff. So I moved to get your name into the Hall of Fame on my whatever fishing related item we're writing down names on. If you donate $1 or more, either in a gift or a super chat during a live stream, you'll go down on whatever we're riding down on. Hello there, Tripper Brusky. How are you today? Here you go, too. I saw you yesterday, or the last stream. Boom, there you go. And then I moved it used to be in the $4.99 level 2 member to get your name in the Hall of Fame. It's now on level 1. So, yeah, those two things. So we'll be writing down probably more names now. And I just kind of want to get you guys a little bit more involved is the main thing with that. And then also, probably no stream tomorrow. As I was saying last stream, I have to go to a funeral. Don't worry too much. I wasn't super close to the person, but they were close to a family member that I'm close to. So we're going to support them. And then I forget that this weekend is Father's Day. I know that we're going to eat. I don't know what else we're doing. If we're just eating, then I'll probably stream after we're done eating on Sunday. And then, yeah, I should be back on Saturday as long as the weather and everything allows me to. So what's up, Freddie G? Yeah, I'm doing really good actually today. Today's a good ass day actually. We're gonna go fishing and then I'm gonna go see Toy Story 5 later. So yeah. Anyways, let's get out of my car and go. You're on vacation? Hell yeah. We possibly might go down to the Crappie dock today. I kind of just want to stay next to this dock, so let me grab a few things out of my bags. There we go. And then we'll go on the walk. Yeah, pretty normal stream today other than it just being a little bit earlier. So, welcome in everyone. How's everyone's Thursday morning going so far? I'm going to probably repeat myself a few times about this, but as people come in, I'm just going to let them know. Toy Story will probably be good. I would see it, but it's not. I watched a review. I don't know if you watch Jeremy. I forget his last name, but he's a YouTuber. His name's like Jeremy something. He like always wears like all black in his reviews. He has like black hair with a slick back. But he said that it's the best. It's like an actual Toy Story movie, and that it like actually has a message and is relevant with today's time. He said Toy Story 4. He said he liked it, but he said it felt kind of like not relevant. But he said Toy Story 5 felt pretty relevant, and it was like it made him tear up a couple times, and it reminded him of the first one and stuff. So that's why I decided to go see it. Forgot what I was just saying. I was gonna say something, and then Dan brought that up. Perch. I don't think we have any perch around here. Maybe in some of the lakes that I don't have connection in. I don't think we have perch. We have like a bunch of bluegill, all the red ears, the red belly one. I forget what the technical name is. But yeah, anyways, that's what I was gonna say. the little update on the Hall of Fame, it got moved to the level 1 member, so $1.99 a month. Or if you guys donate it in a live stream while I'm live, $1 or more, you guys will be written down in the Hall of Fame now. And then I probably will do something for like the people like Freddie G that show a little bit more support. I don't know what yet, but we'll come up with something. But yeah, it's just, I want you to get you guys more involved in the channel. We're gonna throw this little 16th ounce out here. I have caught some stuff on spinner baits out here, but they seem to like a little bit less of a flashy presentation out here, a little bit more subtle of a presentation. But yeah, we'll start writing a lot more names down and stuff because of what I just said. I really want to, because I'm kind of like, even though the past few months, like it's like we've kind of had like a plan and stuff with most of the streams, I feel like I'm kind of finally out of like the testing of if I'm going to stick with this. And obviously I'm going to stick with it. That's no question about that. But I feel like I feel like I'm kind of getting out of the like figuring out these fishing live streams. And now I just got to start building the community bigger and upgrading my stuff. We're almost to 1,500. We honestly might hit it today. I think we're like 22 away, something like that. I might be a little bit off. I know we're in like the 20s. Great blue heron speaking. Don't worry, guys. I gave it a smile and a head nod. I always do. I don't know if they always noticed it or not. Because sometimes I don't think I smile as much as I think I'm smiling. Actually, I know that I do that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, I am smiling. And they're like, really? I'm like, yep. Yeah, we're going to be throwing this guy around. If we don't get anything, then we might put the spinner attachment on. I already have to piss, dude. 2 energy drinks and like 32 ounces of water within like an hour and a half of waking up. No matter how many times. I've already gone pee like 2 or 3 times this morning. Still just doesn't matter. Yeah, it shouldn't get too much windier. Maybe a tiny bit around noon, but like we should probably be done about right around the time it gets a little bit windier than this. But even then, it's not gonna get too much more. Alrighty, yeah, because I was actually gonna. Melvin's all good too. No reports back from the vet. It was just a yearly checkup thing, but yeah, I was actually gonna go out after the vet yesterday, but it was 30 miles an hour wind and it was 97 degrees, and I was just like, yep, I don't want to go out and struggle and have like a very like, I don't want to say bad stream, but just not as good of a stream that I could. I like to smile and stare at people like in the movie. That just reminds me of the newest scary movie where she's in the psych ward and she beats the person with the pan that people used to pee in. And she's like, "Why are they smiling at me?" And they're like, "You're in a psych ward. Everyone smiles here." Thank you, Freddie. I just wasn't going to respond, but that works too. I'll say this real quick. Like, I don't mind whatever political, religious view you have. That's just not why I'm live. I'll just leave it at that. I used to talk about stuff like that. I try not to anymore just because I just shouldn't, to be honest. Like I said, I'm not out here to talk about that stuff. Every once in a while I might go on a rant, though. Usually those people will come in and just say a few things and then leave. Most of the time they don't really stay around and spam that much. Okay, we're getting hits. I think the fish have to wake up still. Okay, the stream might pause here for a second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I'm thinking about I honestly I have two other reels that they're not like super like expensive reels, but they'd be good enough reels that I could bring out and throw some like worms on. My problem is having another pole. I have one other pole that's good, that's not like broken, that would be good for this. That wouldn't be too big for my reels either. But that pole is not really good. There's not a lot of action in it. It's very stiff rod. That's what she said. And then I have like a big rod, but like the reels are way too small. It'd look ridiculous and just be out of whack with the rings and everything. Hello there, Rustef. How are you today? Welcome in. But yeah. I still might do it with that pole. It's not like a bad pole. It's just for like this type of fishing, it's not the best. But like if I were to just throw a bobber with some worms out, it would work just fine. So I think I'm gonna use the orange pole with this orange reel. I just need to get I need to re-spool that reel that's very low in line. Hello there, Gary. How are you? Welcome in today. But yeah, I've been wanting. I think we're gonna do that here pretty soon after this week. the very least, I can get corn and throw it out, because there are carp out here too. Ah, they're just barely hitting it right now. But I'm pretty sure I can at least have 2 poles in the water in Oklahoma. I think I might even be able to have like 4, but I know I'm still gonna need to look it up, but I know for sure you can have 2 poles, but I still just want to look it up just to be safe. I don't want to get a warning or a ticket just because. We'll get one here soon. They're starting to bite more. But I want to get like a green, maybe not a green one, but like not a black or dark colored rod. So then that way I can take a black Sharpie and write, like we can do the Hall of Fame on a rod then also. Yeah, I did hear. Oh, there we go. First catch. Hell yeah. It's a crappie. Exactly what I was expecting to get here. There we go. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I was also in the review I saw about Toy Story. I did see that it's mainly Jesse's story, but the guy said that he didn't mind it because he felt that Buzz and Woody's story are kind of over with the first 4 movies. But he said that there's still a very big part in the movies, but it is just a Jesse main story, and like how Jesse, like who's Jesse's owner and everything. South Florida is in the house. What's up, Jason? How are you today? Welcome in. I'm in Oklahoma, Stillwater, Oklahoma. But the guy said that it was still done good. Like it made sense and everything. He said the only thing that didn't make sense was the army of Buzz Lightyears, because they kept, I guess, like cutting back and forth from that stuff. What's up, Card Safe Dude? How are you today? Welcome in. That was the only part that didn't make sense. I guess there's like a army of Buzz Lightyears that are like do stuff throughout the movie, and he said that like never really he didn't really understand why they were in the movie. He didn't say it was bad, but he just said it kind of never got like resolved. So I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like it's a fresh story. They're not just trying to, like he was saying, it's like the first 3, but it's a fresher story. Pretty good breakfast with your twins? Hell yeah. Have you caught? Yeah, we just caught our first crappie. Just like a couple minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Guys, if you guys could drop a like and a sub. Trying to get to 50 likes today. We already are at 11. Thank you to everybody who's already done so. Also, if you guys want to join the Hall of Fame, consider leaving a $1 or more gift or super chat, or joining the first level of the memberships. Your name will get written down with everybody else's on whatever fishing related item we have at the time that we're doing it. Something just jumped up, or maybe a bird got in the water. Thank you, cards. Yeah, or you guys can also just like and sub and watch me fish. That helps me out a lot too. YouTube just tells me to advertise my memberships and stuff, so you know. I wonder if they're. Oh, dang it. I freaking. Literally, you guys couldn't see me. I looked to my left and I missed a hit there. That dragged him down. Hopefully this piss goes away soon. Otherwise, we might have to find a bush to dip into. Sometimes it goes away, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about these little dart jig heads is the little like bait grabber holder thing that a lot of jigs have to like help keep it on. There's one there, it's just not very good. It's not sharp / not big enough. But if it was bigger, then it would probably make the weight way heavier. So it's just not sharp enough. Oh, womp womp. Yeah, I'm really interested in what I'm gonna, like, obviously the very obvious fish with the worms you can catch out here, but I'm interested in what else that I don't think there's really too much other than what I know is in here, but I'm interested to see what the worms would pull out, because the artificials here, artificials at most lakes are only gonna catch you at like a handful of certain fish. What's up, Eddie Green? How are you? More of the sporty type fish, I guess. Faster moving fish, whatever. But the worms will just catch anything. Plus, then also, I want to throw natural bait out, like if we catch some smaller bluegill or crappie. I'm in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. You're about to go fishing? Nice, Damien. How are you today? I like when I'm talking to you guys next to this bridge. A lot of people, I think, hear me, and they stop and they're like, "Were they talking to me?" That's hell yeah, Damien. Hopefully you catch something. I hope you have some good luck today. Saltwater, nice. I haven't been fishing in saltwater in like 5 years or something. I've caught some sea trout before. It's pretty fun. What's up, Vera? How are you today? Hit the fish with rocks, that's natural. I'm thinking we might have to go piss, guys. It just keeps growing and growing in my bladder. Yeah, we caught one crappie. We've had a couple bites. I would just do it under this bridge, but like I'm afraid if someone's gonna like walk out on this point and then they're gonna like look over, oh, the tail's gone. We gotta replace it. Or someone might hear my piss falling under the bridge and then they look under and they just see a guy pissing. Honestly, I don't even care about the people. Like, I'm not trying to show my penis to anybody. I just don't want anybody to call the cops because I'm trying to take a piss. And then the cop will show up and be like, you know, there's public restrooms. I was like, yeah, I know. I'm live streaming, though. Like, I don't want to waste time. Do you think that'll be a good excuse, guys, if I tell them that? I mean, no, I always try not to. There's been a couple close calls, though, Dan. Slang trapcast? What do you mean by that? Probably not if I'm asking what do you mean. Unless if it's just some other terminology that I don't know. Jesus. Why can't I put this in the center? I'm being a bit retarded right now. There we go. What are we doing here, Hook? I'm fishing in Stillwater, Oklahoma, at Boomer Lake. Come on. Why is this grub doing this? There we go. There we go. I don't know what was going on. Try and slingshot it like this, like where you like do it like that, like pull it like that. Is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, I've tried it in the past and I'm awful at it. But that was also a few years ago. Welcome in, everyone. How's everyone's Tuesday going? You guys could drop a like and a sub if you haven't already. Helps me out a lot. Thank you guys for 16 likes already. Can we get 4 more to 20? Trying to get to the 50 bomb goal today. What? Have you ever fished to a 4-wheel, put the actual thing on your hook, and you get some? What day did I say? Did I say Tuesday? I meant Thursday. Jesus. Sorry. What's up, 467? How are you today? Yeah, the only thing here, see how the cross beams are? You can only cast so far. And I'm not the best at casting under stuff. I mean, I can get it to like the other pole out there underneath, but that's about as far as I can get it out. It's not a river, it's a Boomer Lake in Stillwater, Oklahoma. This is just like a little natural choke point. There's a bunch of little points that go out. See, it goes all the way around, and then it goes back into this little cove. Good morning, Animal Tech. How are you today? I might go try on the other side of the bridge here in a second. I would do a lot of saltwater fishing just in Oklahoma. The closest saltwater is like 8 hours away. And then even then, it might not be the best of fishing. Those were the closest. I mean, I could probably catch stuff, but... I'm going to go attempt to take a piss in this corner, guys. I have to. Sorry for this little intermission. I don't think anybody can see me over here. And there's nobody. It's really just coming this other way. Sub and good luck. Thank you, Adam. How are you today? How's everybody's Thursday, not Tuesday, going? Oh, there are people coming. I have to piss so bad, though. I don't think they can see me. Oh my God, dude. This is such a public lake. I hate doing this, but like I have to pee. I mean, honestly, even if someone did call, I'd be like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? Okay, let's get back to fishing. There's an abandoned spillway on one part of this lake. I fished there. That's also another spot that I want to take a bigger rod to and throw like some worms at. Because I've only thrown artificials and caught like what you'd expect to catch, but I have seen some drum and stuff in there. Ready for a surprise? Yeah, sure. You like blood? What do you mean? I mean, I like to watch gory movies. If that counts. Yes, everything is not real. I know. Free. Holy crap, Dan. That'll probably definitely get the cops called then. Hello there. How are you today, Abdul? Welcome in. Please, no religious or political stuff in my stream. Dan. Hi, I'm old. From Thailand. What's up, World? Oh, yeah, I remember you, World's Best Watcher. Hell yeah. Welcome back in. It is just it's exactly 8 a.m. here. The sun is burning you. I'm 28. Please, no religious or political stuff. If I see that again, you will be banned for 24 hours. It's 9 o'clock where you're at, Damien. Nice. I'm in Central Standard Time, so in the 50s. It's like high 70s, almost 80 now, I believe. Hello there, Best Catch. How are you today? Welcome in. What's up, Donnie? How are you? I'm fishing in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. Using a little 16th ounce dart jig head with a 2-inch curly tail grub Christmas tree color. Boom, with 10-pound line. Anything you see in my content, I try and tag as long as YouTube has it in their system. I tag all my products. I try to find deals for you guys too, so that way you're not just buying like one pack. It does help me out if you guys order through my links too. You're like 20? After about like 23, 24, it just all kind of feels the same now. My body just kind of hurts more often than usual. Honestly, I could see that my body's probably like 10 years older than it should be because of the sports I played for fucking like 16 years. My mind is of a 28-year-old, but my body is of like a 40-year-old. Ah. Missed one. Terp tickler, well, it's a play on a few different things. First off, a terp is short for terpenes, which terpenes are what makes fruits have their flavors, other things have their flavors, but the main reason I have it in my name is because it's also in marijuana. Terpenes are what makes the flavors of the different strains. And then my name is also Trenton, so it's the letter T. And so that's also why I did tickler. Oh. Ah. Dang it. He just had the tail. What the heck? But yeah, my name's Trenton, so that's also why I did the 2 T's. Terpenes, yes. Just try steak. That's funny that you say that. This morning, it wasn't even fishing related stuff. I forget what it was, but this video I saw had pepperonis in it, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to start. That's also why I want to get into the rod setup. I want to come out here and try to catch stuff on weird stuff like steak or pepperoni. It's not super weird, but most people wouldn't think to put a steak or like pepperoni on or whatever. Am I buzzing now? What do you mean? Caught about 7-pound bass? Hell yeah. On the steak? Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Bera. Welcome in, everyone. How's everyone's Thursday going so far? Super close to 20 likes. Can we get to 20 likes? Okay, that's what I thought you were saying. I mean, I have my medical card. I'm in a medical state, so I do abuse it. I'd use it as medicine, but I do abuse it. I'll admit that. But I'd rather missed a fish. I'd rather do that than still be addicted to Xanax. Addicted to Xanax for 9 years and sober for 4 years now, but I'd rather be high on marijuana than Xanax. At least I can remember things and actually function like a human when I'm on marijuana. Trying to do some pepperoni chicken pizza fishing? Yes, exactly, Dan. There we go. Second catch of the day. Another crappie. Boom. But also to add to what I just said, everyone has their vices. So like, Everybody has their stuff that they use to relax or take the edge off or whatever, whether it be sugar, caffeine, consuming some sort of like media, or smoking marijuana. It's all pretty much the same thing in the end. Except for sometimes some stuff can be worse for you physically and mentally in the end. But like the reasons people do it is all the same in the end. Anyways. Even like anything, working out or just working, going to your job, people can be workaholics, gambling. Anyways. Yes, yes. Holy crap, that's actually a perfect, just like line. Man, what a mistake that was. Yep. Holy shit. Yeah, I did too. Luckily, I'm still always probably going to be recovering from it, but I'm a lot better place nowadays than the first year or two coming off of it and stuff. Fucking got arrested off of it, went to rehab twice. Some fun stuff. Anyways, thank you guys for 20 likes. Can we get 30 more for the 50 bomb goal? There we go. Third catch is another crappie. It's a little baby one. Look up. What the heck, dude? Keychain fish. That's such a small crappie. That might be the smallest crappie I've ever caught. Hello, John. How are you today? Welcome in. So those are probably the ones that are hitting the tail when I set the hook and they don't get anything. It makes a lot of sense. I was wondering if they were just hitting it weird or if they were actually crappie or if there was bluegill down there with the crappie. We had another hit there. But if it's little crappie like that, that's what's hitting it then. Because there's not a whole lot of bluegill around this bridge. There are some down on the other side, but there are bluegill and red breasts in this lake, but not as much as compared to the other lake I fish. It counts. Yes, it does count. Oh yeah, I'll catch anything. I just like catching fish. I like looking at the fish. Is it summer or spring? It's technically still springtime here. What today in like 5 days? I can't do math. 3 days. In 3 days, I believe it'll actually be officially summer. But we're pretty much into summer weather. It's gonna get a little bit hotter, or like maybe not like too much hotter, but it'll stay hotter. Like yesterday, it was in the 95, 97s. Today, it's actually gonna be really cool. The rest of the week is gonna be cool so far because there's a bunch of storms coming through. We've been pretty lucky so far. The beginning of our hot weather this year, we have a bunch of storms cooling it off. June 21st? Yeah, that's what I thought, Dan. I just couldn't do math. Or is today the 18th, right? Yeah, it's still technically spring. We only have 3 more days left, but our winter here in Oklahoma is about like a month and a half, 2 months, like of actual like true cold weather. And then same with like our spring is like it's the springtime is a little bit closer to 2 months. But our summer and fall lasts pretty long, at least like that type of weather. Maybe not like officially because of how the planet is and everything. It might be in different seasons when I say that, but like the weather feel is more like what I just said. The U.S. also is weird about stuff like that. I don't know how the rest of the world works. The U.S. likes to be special about certain things like that sometimes. Well, see, it's only like today, in like what time? In like an hour and a half, it's supposed to be like a 30% chance. But I think it'll just blow over. Most of the time, a lot of the storms here that hit a lot of other places blow over because we're like in a valley here in Stillwater. We do get hit with storms, but a lot of the times we either don't, it blows over, or we don't get like the majority of what everyone else gets. What is 30? We use Fahrenheit here, so what is 30 degrees Celsius? Is that like 80, 90? 80, 90 degrees in Fahrenheit? I have no idea how to convert that. Schooling here is awful. They didn't teach us shit. Is 86? Okay. Well, that's just my normal laugh. But yes, I have. Ooh, thank you guys for 25 likes. We're halfway to the 50 goals on today's stream. Also consider subscribing or leaving a membership or a super or a gift. If you leave over $1 or you become a level 1 member, you will get your name written down in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Oklahoma is pretty much like Texas, just a little bit different with like taxes and like medical marijuana, and there's a few differences, but it's just kind of like a lesser Texas with a few differences. Fish formula? No, I don't think so. Edmond's probably a lot better than where I live. There's not a whole lot to do here other than go to the college games, go to the movies, or fish, or not fish, or go outdoors. And then if you're not like involved in the college here, there's really not a whole lot to do. I like seeing all the college people come in and seeing their TikToks about how they love Stillwater. And it's like, yeah, because you guys don't fucking live here. You guys come in for like half the year and then you leave. Stillwater's actually, it's a nice little cozy town, but to live here year round is awful. The whole city's corrupt too. All the people in the like government here, all the cops are corrupted as fuck too. Anyways, see if we can't get our third or fourth fish. I don't remember. I think it's just Stairway to Heaven, isn't it? By Led Zeppelin, right? Hello there, Paul. How are you today? Welcome into the stream. I was learning shit and we didn't need to learn. Yeah, we learned a lot of shit that I don't use anymore. I would have really liked to learn how to do, like, how to budget better and taxes and stuff. I took financial literacy, but they had the new baseball coach be the teacher, and so all we did was watch Dave Ramsey and play Life and Monopoly. Really wish I would have had an actual like financial literacy class instead of like some of the other bullshit, instead of algebra 2 or whatever. Alrighty, see you later, Bear. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, James. Thank you. How are you today? Oh, dang it. Hey, but you know, with the year I was taking that class, the head baseball coach won state, so who the fuck cares that we didn't learn financial literacy? They brought recognition to the school, so. Fuck. Thank you guys for 25 likes. We're halfway to the 50 bomb goal. What's going on over here? There's some like movement. Yes. I would have to agree with you. I like America, but it's super corrupt. Let's just hit the reset button, you know? Can everybody agree on that? Let's just hit the reset button. Nah, I'm joking. There does need to be some change, though, in the way America does some things. Otherwise, actually, I'm just going to leave it at that. I try not to get into political shit too much. It's a Moby, get him. Dang it. What's up, Lions? For the win, how are you today? What keeps hitting me, dude? It's kind of annoying. Guys, we're real close to 30 likes. Can we do it? That's good. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And your miles make me nice warm bed. Yeah. Dude, these fishies, what are they doing to me, man? I even have my smaller jig on and they're still just pulling on my tail. I don't know if it does count both, but thank you. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Come here, fishy fishies. Oh, dang it. Can we get WJ Dub in the chat for sending the star? I do appreciate it. That does help me out a lot. Just remember what your old pal said, 'cause you got a friend in me. Dinner time here. See you later. All right. Alrighty. Thank you, world's best. See you later. Yeah. Wonder if they do want the spinner bait. Nah. Probably not. We might try it, though. If I really don't get anything, we might try it. Honestly, I think it's just that side of the bridge is where they're at. I think we caught some. We have to like catch a few, walk away for like 10 to 20 minutes, and then we come back and catch some. Because there's all sorts of fish stacked around this bridge. You're trying to do it on your TV too? It's just a matter of throwing the right thing and getting it at the right time, at the right fish. Honestly, there's probably like 10,000 fish around this bridge. In all honesty, I'm probably underestimating that. Like if you were to count all the fish around this bridge right here. We got 30. Thank you guys for 30 likes. Because there's probably like a couple... Oh, something just hit top there. There's probably like a couple million, if not closer to 10 million fish in this lake. If you were to count them all. This is one of the deeper parts of the lake with some of the structure too. What's up, Van? How are you today? I think the middle of the lake, there's a couple deeper parts, like 10 to 15 feet over by one of the bridges too, but like most of the lake is like 6 feet or less, except for like a few spots. This spot right here is about 9 feet. Just remember what your old pal said, 'cause you got a friend in me. No, you're fine. Let's go to the other side of the bridge and where we started out, and then we'll go to the other side of this little choke point of the lake. Something had it. What's up, best catch? No worries, no worries. If you're chatting and liking and being here, that helps me out a lot. Take one last breath. They might want white. I guess I don't really have white though. I need to get more grubs. I'm running low on grubs. I don't even know if I have any white available that's like not already on a hook. Oh, actually, I watched a movie on Tubi last night called Hive. It was actually pretty good for what it was. It was actually it was creepy at a couple parts. That was good. I'm gonna go see Toy Story 5 today, so. But other than that, nothing really I've seen. Other than Scary Movie, which I'm not gonna count that because like I expected Scary Movie to be what it was. A lot of the movies recently have been kind of mid to bad. The Furious was all right. They just kind of focused a little bit more on the children's story more than I would have liked. Either they could have taken some scenes out, or they could have replaced those scenes with another action scene or two. It was a good action kung fu crazy movie though. But then, like I said, it'd be like a crazy scene with fighting, and then they would like cut back to like the kids doing something. And a couple times it was all right, but most of the time it was like it kind of took me out of the movie because like it'd be like a crazy intense fighting scene, and then they would just show the kids locked in a room somewhere. I'm just like, okay, I just want to see the Asian people fight. But the last fight scene lasted like 20 or 30 minutes. That last fight scene was really good. We were getting kind of low on my spool. Yeah, actually, now that I think about the Furious a little bit more, the little like part of the movie where the girl and the kid kind of built like their friendship while they were locked in the room, that was not needed. They could have just taken that out and just shown that it was a crime ring that used children to make money, and then just left it at the daughter got kidnapped, and then taken all the scenes out where they were building their friendship, or replaced them with another action scene. Because it's almost a 2-hour movie too. That's why I say either take it out or replace it. Because it didn't feel almost like a 2-hour movie, but it's like an hour 50 something, so they could have made it like an hour 30, or like I've repeated a billion times now, they could have changed some of the scenes. All right, let's start moving around a bit. Put my bag on. I've never watched any sort of Gundam shows. Yeah, we've gotten about, I think, 2 or 3 crappie. I have an awful memory. Gotten a bunch of bites, but there's a bunch of little baby crappie mixed in with the bigger crappie. How are you today, Destiny? I remember your name. I believe, if that's the same name. I'm doing really good, actually. It's a great day. Fishing and then going to see Toy Story 5 later. Ooh, thank you guys for 35 likes. We're 15 away from the 50 bomb goal of today's stream. What's up, Zach? How are you today? My PB freshwater is a largemouth, about 6 or 8 pounds. My PB fish overall is an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark. They don't get super big. Mine was pretty much as big as they get. I have posted it in the community tab if you want to see. Might have to scroll down a bit though. But those type of sharks don't really get huge. But it was still like it's like 4 or 5 feet long, something like that. Mainly crappie and largemouth, but we also catch some bluegill and catfish out here with what we throw around. There are some carp here too, but I doubt they'll hit what I have. I was saying this earlier in stream today too. I need to respool one of my reels, so that way I can bring another rod out here to have like a carp catfish rod. Alrighty, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Preston? It's good. How are you today? Welcome into the stream. The one I have right now that I'm using right now is a 6-foot medium action ugly stick camo rod. Hello there, Abdul. How are you? The other rod and reel, I forget the name. It's a real cheap one, but it would work. It's good enough it would work for a while until I can get a ultralight setup and then convert this guy to the catfish carp rod. You peed in a bush about time. Yes, Dan, yes. I'll try to show you a fish if I catch one, if I catch another. We had a bite there. It's either a bluegill or a crappie. Nope. Cinco and weedless are the one way I hate that type of, no offense to anybody. It's just personal opinion and preference. Cincos and weedless stuff are the one way I hate fishing. I cannot do it. I don't care how successful it is or anything. It's just so boring to me. I can't do it. If you like it, that's good for you. I'm not, like I'm saying, it's just a personal preference. I've tried to use Cincos and like the weedless stuff, and it just drives me crazy. Plus, I like to throw smaller stuff. I don't really like to throw bigger stuff. And to me, a Cinco is a bigger stuff. I know it's not technically like a big bait, but anything over inches to me is a big bait. I like to throw smaller than that. All right, let's go to the other side of the bridge. I've tried like a crawl crankbait and like cricket crankbaits and stuff. And like, I don't mind, I'm throwing a little soft plastic grub. I don't mind throwing soft plastics. I just don't. Cincos are just this specific. And like weedless, I just don't like weedless because I have an awful hook up ratio with that. You know, I think one of my bigger crappie I caught on a like a green and orange and white and yellow crawfish crankbait earlier in the springtime. Might have been even still technically winter when I caught that. I like creature baits, but like I said, I just can't do weedless. If I can throw it on a jig, I'll do it. But also it depends how big it is too. See if we can't get something from up here. Guys, we're 12 likes away from the 50 bomb goal on today's stream. Can we do it? Thank you to everybody who's already liked. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already, or becoming a member on the channel, which will get you into the Hall of Fame with everybody else. Or if you leave a $1 or more super chat or gift, your name will also go down in the Hall of Fame. Crawdad crank, hell yeah. Yeah, the bluegill, there are some here, but in this lake, but the other lake I fish a lot too, the bluegill are a lot better out at that lake. This lake has a lot more crappie in it. That's what she said. The other lake right now, though, other than like a couple parts of it, all the grass is really tall. And the grass out there is super thick. Even if you had a weedless, there's a lot of places where like the grass is just so thick, the weedless still gets in the grass. Yeah, there's a lot of carp and catfish in this lake. The other lake, there's one giant grass carp that that's the only grass carp I've seen out there. I haven't seen any catfish out there. But there's a lot of bass and big bluegill and big crappie out there. This lake has a lot more species, and so a lot of the fish are a tiny bit smaller than the other lake. All right, see you later, Van. No worries. I'm kind of busy this week, too. I thought I wasn't going to be busy this week, but then I forgot that Father's Day was this weekend, and then a funeral popped up, and then Melvin's vet appointment popped up. I was like, oh, shit. What's up, Kane? How are you today? Welcome into the stream. Alrighty, Zach. We still got about 3 more hours left of fishing. I usually fish for about 4 hours as long as we're catching stuff. We've just now been fishing for a little bit over an hour now, so. Unless if I hurt myself or whatever, knock on wood, I'll still be live. I keep hearing fish and seeing fish jump up. My PB largemouth is a largemouth about 6 to 8 pounds. My PB fish overall is an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark. I've posted a picture of that in the shark in the community tab. I have to scroll down a bit, but okay, Van, I will. One hell of a ride, oh baby. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you today? Welcome in. I have a little 16th ounce dark jig head with a 2-inch curly tail grub, yum grub, Christmas tree color. What's up, Cody? Welcome back in. How are you today? Guys, we're 11 likes away from the 50 bomb goal. Can we do it? Ah. Might try a couple crankbaits, see if they want it or not. I don't think they'll hit it, but you never know. We can try it, and then we'll probably just switch back to this if nothing hits those. But it is overcast today, so they might want actually something moving. Today, only an hour and 20 minutes. Some geese. That reminded me of the guy the other day that cussed the geese out because they were in the way. Do we have a connection problem? Boom, we're back. I think we were having a bit of a connection problem there. For some reason, I kind of have to like over here at this part of the lake, I kind of have to reset every like hour or two. I mean, I don't really care as long as the stream stays up. Yeah, let's just go to this other side. Then we'll hit these couple corners, see what happens. Depending on what happens there, we might just go back to the first spot and stay there for a solid minute. We might do a bit of some exploring down at this other where I lost a catfish at. Or we might go to the Crappie dock today. I'm not sure about that though. Ooh, thank you guys for 40 likes. Can we get 10 more for the 50 bomb goal on today's stream? I just don't necessarily, this spot is like 3 times better than the Crappie dock. But also, like, I've only fished the Crappie dock like 3 times. But I've only ever pulled 1 largemouth off of it. And also, I've only ever pulled like 1 or 2 actual slabs off of it. But if they're biting off the dock, you catch a bunch of crappie there. They're just not very big. Ooh, baby. How's everyone's Thursday going so far? Anybody going fishing today or this weekend? Oh, I felt something. Guys, spinnerbait or crankbait? After we hit a couple more spots with this. Unless if it just starts picking up with this, but... Spinnerbait, what's up, GA Outdoors? How are you today? Well, it's not quite I mean, it is a spinnerbait technically, but I'm just going to put a spinner attachment on my jig. Yes, listen to GA Outdoors. We're 9 likes away from this goal on today's stream. We're hitting it pretty fast today, guys. Thank you. Take one last breath. Should we just go back to where we were actually getting bites and catching stuff? What's up, Frank boy? How are you today? Yeah, we caught about 3 crappie. I'm thinking about just going back over to the spot that I've been catching everything at, which is just right across here. I just like to explore a bit, but I also don't want to be exploring over here and then someone come up to that spot and then we don't get anything over at these spots and then we can't go back to the good spot. How many times can I say spot? Actually, yeah, we're just gonna go back to where we're catching stuff. Throw the jig for a little bit. If we don't get anything, then we'll try some other baits. Just for the sake of catching some more fish. And then maybe the last hour we might hit this couple corners. I'm just taking an easy, chill day again today. So. Good morning. Oh, thank you for the sub, GA Outdoors. Guys, we're 8 likes away from the 50 bomb goal. Can we do it? I always overthink it too, because like Dan always helps me remind me though. It's like the guy, what you guys see, you guys just really care about me conversating and the fish I catch. All the water probably looks pretty much the same to you guys. Especially if you guys watch me all the time, I can see, even if I go other places, it's still like Oklahoma doesn't vary a whole lot with what it looks like. All right. Hello there, Colson. How are you today? Welcome in. Yep. Look at that. Oh, okay. Self-release. Goodbye. So they're like right between this second and third pole here. Water still, exactly. That's, you help remind me, Dan. Because like, really the only time you guys would probably honestly know that is if I went like into the mountains or if I went into the ocean or like a big river. Other than that, like, it's probably gonna just pretty much look the same to you guys. It's been one hell of a ride. Please don't cry. Welcome in, everybody. How is everybody's Thursday going today? Uh-oh. There we go. Popped it off. If you guys could drop a like, we're real close to the 50 bomb goal of today's stream. Also, if you guys could sub if you haven't already, we're real close to 1,500. Also, if you guys want to be in the Hall of Fame, consider becoming a member today or leaving a donation $1 or higher. You will get your name written down on a fishing related item with everybody else. Take one last breath. See, I think it just kind of, when I catch a fish right here, I kind of need like 5 minutes and then there will be another bite. What's up, Sir Prism? Yeah, we caught about 4 crappie so far. Oh, surprise, motherfucker. Okay, I'm just awful at reading. Yes, I like to fish too, Cody. Take one last breath. Come here, fishy, fishy. I'm in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. Another like 5-ish minutes with this bait. And then we're gonna try. We're gonna try putting the spinner on it. Or actually, yeah. And then we might try a crankbait or two. North Houston, nice. Been to Houston, driven through Houston a lot, but I've been to Houston once. I went to a Houston, Texans game when I was visiting my grandpa. I like to travel and see it. Me too, me too. Is it Jose or is that your name? How are you today? Throw it far and deep. What's up, Eric? I'm pretty much throwing it out in the middle here. Right in the middle here of this bridge is about 9 feet, and then it gets shallow on either side, so crappies are hitting nice. Yeah, I need to get some minnows or worms and stuff. I just haven't done any sort of live bait on the channel yet. I just like artificial stuff a lot. We've caught about 4 crappie. We usually catch some decent crappie out here. Or at least numbers. My biggest fish ever is an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark that I caught while I was red snapper fishing in the Gulf of Mexico off of an oil rig. We were fishing for red snapper and it just happened to get on. Dang it, we missed one. Those type of sharks, though, the one that I caught was about as big as they get. So, they're not huge sharks. I just like to say it like that. Red grouper, no. I've caught saltwater, I've caught whiting, I've caught catfish, I've caught sea trout, I caught there's ladyfish or something. I forget the exact name. I know it has to do with like a lady or something like that. Black drum, red snapper, the shark. I said sea trout, ladyfish. What else? I can't remember. I think we might have caught 1 or 2 other things before when we've gone out on a boat, this guy's guided boat thing in the bay. No tuna. I hooked a dead black tip shark in the mouth, at least 100. Nice. That would be cool to catch a bigger shark though. Stagnant in the mouth, had to have been dead for at least, dang. I've caught rainbow trout, yes. I've gone fishing in Missouri. Caught rainbow, and I believe brown trout also. I know for sure I've caught rainbow, though. 8-foot-long sailfish in Mexico? That would be cool to catch. I think when we went, one of the times we went with the charter, we tried to sailfish first, because there's like a spot that I guess sometimes they'll show up at, and they showed up that day, and there's another boat that caught one, but we didn't catch any. It took 25 minutes to reel in. Nice. Because I think that's how like the guide that we had found out, is that there's another boat out there that had caught one, and they all talked to each other. 39-pound red drum. Damn, that would be crazy to fight. 8-foot sailfish is insane. Are those the ones that get down to like 1,000 feet? All right, let's just go ahead and put this. Guys, can we get 4 more likes for the 50 bomb goal on today's stream? It's either they're not really hitting too much today, or maybe if I put something on a little bit more flashy, it might make them hit it harder. Oh, what am I doing? She in my pocket. Where is it? Why are you saying bum? You okay there, GA Outdoors? Oh, are you doing like the Jaws theme? What's up, Will Fish Vincent? How are you? Either he's having a stroke or he's doing the Jaws theme. I don't know. He's having a bum stroke. You okay there, buddy? I'm really bummed. Is that what happened? Okay. Let's see if they want this. Or were you just waiting for me to tighten the spinner bait? Guys, we're 2 likes away from today's goal. Can we get it? What the heck? One more like. Get off the wood, man. Hello there, Trigger Stewart. How are you today? Welcome into the stream. Someone disliked it, unliked. I hate you guys. One more like. I'm doing good. Fishing and going to see a movie later. Today's a great day. Boom, you were the 50th like. Thank you for hitting the goal again today, guys. If you guys also haven't already, if you can consider subscribing, we're real close to 1,500. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. On your way to congratulations. Thank you for the sub, too. Hell yeah, night howlers. Yeah, I just got really back into it a lot recently. No, he's not hating. I don't know why he's saying that. I think he's just being stupid. He's not hating. I've caught like 4 crappies so far today. Yeah, no. He had said some other stuff before he started doing that, so I know that he's not being mean or anything. No, you're good. You're good. No, you guys are good. I don't really care. I really don't care. I think it's funny. There's very few things that I'm gonna get mad at people chatting about. Fish just jumped up right out there. Welcome back, Zuck. I think we only caught like 1 or 2 fish while you were gone. I mean, I don't like, I can understand if I had like 100 people chatting in here. I might miss a few chats here and there, but I don't get some of the people that are streamers and don't respond to chat. That's like literally half of why you stream, is so you get like the live chatters. We switched to a spinner bait. Pretty much the same 16th ounce grub setup. I just put a little spinner bait attachment on it. See if we can wake the fish up a little bit more with this. If not, we're gonna try a cricket crankbait. Then if we don't get anything with that, we'll just switch back to just the jig. We might put a little bit like an 1/8 ounce jig on, so that way I can fish deeper. Largemouth and crappie mainly. Luckily, I have a lot more free time than the normal person, but money is still, yes, I'm still on a bit of a budget for fishing. You can get a pretty nice budget rod and reel though. That, I mean, if you're just targeting like largemouth and crappie and like a bluegill or whatever, it'll last you a long time. But yes, the baits do get expensive, especially if you fish a lot. No, not yet. We're just now starting to get some momentum, though. We hit 500 back in January, and we're almost at 1,500 now. We get about 10 to 20 subscribers every stream. I have, but I don't have any more. I need to get some more. Plus, the ones I've used in the past were the real cheap ones. I want to get. I think it's Steve Martin or Panther Martin or something like that. I forget the name. I want to try one of those. I just have some regular eagle claw dart jig heads. I think we're gonna go try to my left here with this spinner bait, and if we don't get anything there, we're gonna try the cricket crank bait. And if we don't get anything there, we'll switch back to just the jig for the remainder of stream. Marabou jigs. No, I have not. Oh, I already answered you. Sorry. I need to here soon. I'm running low on grubs. I have a decent amount of crankbaits. There's one that I lost the other week that I want to get another one of, but the main thing I need are the soft plastics and like the jig that I lose a lot. I will eat the fish, like if I go trout fishing or if I go in the ocean, I'll keep a few then. But if I'm just here in my hometown, I catch and release. What's up, Peeler? How are you? Not on stream. I have in the past. I need to get some more. Recently, I've just been going and buying what's been catching me the most. Just for the sake of how the stream goes. No, I don't sell them. Welcome back, Stuart. Did we get... we had a bite there. I don't even have any with me, Zach. I'm taking them out of my bag. I have like one open pack and one like pack that I've used like one out of. They're at my house with all my like weedless stuff. There's a couple of years ago where I tried all the weedless and Cinco stuff and I bought a bunch of different gear. And then I tried it out and then I just never ended up actually using a whole lot of it. I'm trying to. The cross beams make it hard. I don't want to get stuck on those. Crappie and largemouth, mainly. We also catch some catfish and bluegill out here. Thank you guys for 55 likes. Can we get to 60 on today's stream? Slowly getting darker and darker. As long as it doesn't rain too hard, I'll stay out. As long as it doesn't rain too hard or if there's not like a bunch of lightning, we'll be fine.
I actually lost my only Whopper Plopper not too long ago, and I just haven't gotten a new one. Yes, I try and get out as much as I can every day, except for Mondays. Mondays are I take off like 99% of the time, and then sometimes Thursdays I'll take off. But all the other days, as long as I can get out and have the time to, I do.
Like it has its allure when you're younger, but when you get older, especially.
Okay. Thank you, thank you. Just last week I wasn't too busy. This week a couple things popped up. That's why I wasn't live yesterday, and I won't be live tomorrow. Last week we streamed a decent amount. I try to do it at least 3 or 4 times, but my goal is to do it about 5 times a week. Whoa, bug, get away from me. A few more casts, and then we'll go back over, cast with this a couple times, and then we'll put a crankbait on. Right there by that pole. Probably this Saturday. Ooh, that was a beautiful cast. As long as it doesn't rain or anything on Saturday, I'll probably be out here. I forgot that Sunday is Father's Day, so I don't. Right now we're just eating, so if we're just eating on Father's Day, then I'll probably try and come out here after. But Saturday I'm planning, as like I said, as long as the weather allows me to. There's a chance of rain for like the next week again, but again, like it's been like that for the past month, and then it moves around us. We get like a little bit of rain, not as much as they say we are. No, you're good. I don't mind telling you guys. I've answered what's my PB today like 10 times already. I don't really care. I'll answer it every time. Or like, it's either what's your PB or what you're fishing for. I answer that a lot every stream. All right, let's go back to the other side. My day's going pretty good. We're out here fishing, and then we're gonna go see Toy Story 5 later today. How's everybody's Thursday going? I'm not like judging anybody, but the way some people exercise is quite interesting. Hell yeah, peeler. Like this guy that just passed me, he was like walking and looking at me, which I don't really care, whatever. But he walked up over the bridge. As soon as he got off the bridge, he got off of the pathway onto the grass, did like a 20-yard sprint, stopped, walked. Now he's sprinting again, and he's still not on the pathway. And he's wearing jeans with like a gray shirt and a bucket hat, like nowhere close to like working out gear either. And he's still just walking in the grass. What's up? Hell yeah, Knight. I'm glad that I can help you out. What does that guy do? Like I can, like maybe he's just running on grass because it's softer on his knees or whatever. I don't know. But just the whole outfit and the way he was looking at me and everything, I think he's just being weird. Last cast with this one, then we'll put the cricket crank on. It's been one hell of a ride, please don't cry. Look at this great blue heron over here. Such a big bird, dude.
So we want you to pick. That's why we decided to tell you so that you can also pack, which that's not really fair.
Oh, whoops. I was going to change. Oh, well. The bird distracted me. It's been one hell of a ride, please don't cry. Okay, let's change. Ooh. Actually, I kind of want to try one of these today, too. We might try one of the lipless, micro lipless ones I have. Oh, look, I do have a rooster tail. I forgot I found this the other day. It's a 16th ounce. We might try this today, too. I forgot I found this guy the other day. Found it, like, right out here. What's up, Taylor? How are you? Largemouth and crappie. Yeah. I want to try this cricket crankbait first. And then we'll definitely try that rooster tail. I just don't know. Recently out here, they've been wanting a more subtle presentation than some flashy, vibraty stuff. Get off of that part of the ring. There we go. Yeah. That knot is weird. Yeah, we're retying that. That's not a good knot. I don't know what happened. Okay. This one's more of a deep diver. It's the Ozark Trail brand. I just ordered a Rebel one. It's coming soon. The Rebel one is more of the cricket hopper, the more of a topwater one. Alrighty, there we go. There's the crawl. That's also Ozark. I bought those because I was thinking that didn't really matter, but after I bought this one, I understand why why Rebel brand is a little bit more expensive. The baits actually work like they're supposed to. This one still works pretty well. I just thought it was going to be more of a topwater bait, like the Rebel one is. Thank you, Taylor. Guys, we're real close to 60 likes on today's stream. We're also real close to 1,500 subscribers.
Evelyn, is this fun? Do you see the duckies and the geese?
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. We already hit the 50 bomb goal on today's stream, so thank you guys. Hello there, Voo Poo. How are you today? Welcome into the stream. Try to get 100 likes, maybe 2 hours left. We've hit 100 a few times. Honestly, as long as we break 50, I'm happy. And then if we get it between like 70 and like 90 likes, that's pretty average. And then like anything above like 100 is like a really good stream. I've never caught a muskie or a pike or any fish like that. I would like to. We just don't have them. I don't know if we have them at all in Oklahoma. I know we don't have any of them around where I live. I don't think they want a moving bait like this today. Yes, Stillwater, Oklahoma. This is Boomer Lake. I fish at Boomer Lake and Sanborn Lake here. Sanborn Lake's right down the road. Both are pretty good here. Both you can, like, if you know where to go and what to throw, both lakes you can go and at least catch one fish. Even if it's just a little bluegill or whatever, you can still at least catch stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've lived here since 2007. Well, no, we've caught 4 fish on the just the jig. That's pretty average. As long as I catch like around 5 or more, I would consider it a pretty okay day. Like if we came out yesterday, I would probably struggle to even get like 3 fish. Yesterday was awful weather. Yeah, no, we caught some, but you are right. The bite isn't as good as it has been in the past, but I just wanted to try. See if some moving baits might wake them up a little bit more, which is not the case. I don't even know where that's at. The lake. Yeah, no, we caught 3 off of here and like 1 off of to the left here. I'm just thinking they're just gonna want to jig again, and I want to fish that little. Actually, we'll do it. We'll fish that little. What's it called? I'm completely blanking on the name. No, I have not. Oh, it's in South Carolina? Yeah. I've never been to South Carolina. Rooster tail. That's what it is called. Couldn't think of that. Let's try the rooster tail here after these next few casts. I don't think anything's going to bite this. What's up, Lucas? How are you today? What's up, REB Reb? Yeah, about 4 or 5 crappie. No, I do not. I know an Ian Yates. Went to school with him. Well, see, the only rooster tail I have is one that I found out here the other day. It's a white, which white does pretty good in this lake. Honestly, I am gonna throw that on because I kind of want to throw a white grub on, and I don't. All the ones in here are kind of beat up. We'll tie it on and then bend the hook back. I don't even know what brand this is. I found it out here. Okay, I was gonna say it kind of sounds familiar. I just don't listen to country music. I listen to everything but religious and country music. No offense to anybody that likes country. I just... It's what everyone listens to around here, and they all kind of sing about the same stuff, to be honest. That new Luke Bryan song is fucking awful. Hunting, fishing, drinking my beer. Holy fuck. Makes me want to blow my brains out. I am going to use it in one of my shorts probably in the future, though. Hunting, fishing. My lyrics are from ChatGPT. Get off of the little thing there. Jesus. This is... Okay, there we go. Nope. Still on it. Get off of it. There we go. Storm's moving in. No, I do know that a lot of like country fans don't like Luke Bryan, though. I wouldn't consider Luke Bryan a country star at all. He's a pop song artist that has a country style to his songs. That's it. That's about it. No, I'm joking about what I said about country. The majority of country music is all right. Like you said, everyone has their preferences. I cannot get this in the loop. I'm being a bit retarded. Oh my god. There we go. Got super dark. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. Alrighty, cool. Should be good. Let me bend the hook. There's one hook bent out. I think it got stuck. And then it just got washed up one day. There we go. The weather can change quickly. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's not broken. This is the first time I've thrown it on since I found it. Oklahoma, Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. Whoa, that is a very cold wind. Wow. Is it even spinning? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's spinning or not. Okay, it is. Whoa. What the heck, dude? Oh yeah, they might here in a second. I just hope it doesn't start lightning or opening rain up on us. Yeah, I've tried bigger gear. I just like to throw smaller stuff. I like to catch anything. And then some days I will throw on some bigger lures just because. Yeah, it's only like a 30% chance, so I think it's just gonna. Okay, did I just lose this? No, I got it back. So I don't know if we'll get hit by it, but it is gonna pass over us. I don't think they want a moving bait today. I think they just want a little slight jig presentation. Not even film a bite. My favorite fish I ever caught was the shark that I caught. Atlantic sharp-nosed shark. Oh, was that a hit? I think we're gonna cast this in a couple other spots because it is smaller, and some bluegill might hit it. And then if we don't get anything, we'll switch back to the jig for the remainder of the stream. Let's grab my bag and move around this area a bit. Hunting, fishing, and beating my wife. What? I'm joking. Hogfish and sheep's head. I wish I could catch those. A shark? Well, that's cool. My brother just caught a shark too. Hell yeah. Mine was like 10 years ago now or whatever. Nice. Oh. No, we just got it stuck there. I got it back. Oh, do I? No. Kind of felt like I had something. Maybe I was just in this bush. Live shrimp. Yeah, that's normally when I've done saltwater fishing in the past. I do shrimp. Shrimp are artificial thin stuff. I've used croaker when I've gone with guides before, but those are more expensive. I don't think we've used live shrimp either. I think we just go and get some frozen shrimp. Just because in the past when we've gone to where I've fished out in the ocean, we've stayed out for like a week. So just for like budget reasons, we usually get frozen. Hello, Mike. How are you today? Welcome into the stream. Well, that looks pretty crazy on the camera there. Thank you guys for 65 likes. Can we get to 70 likes on today's stream? We're also real close to 1,500 subscribers. If you guys could also do that. Thank you to everybody who already has. Yeah, no, see, that's why I put on like crappie and bluegill baits, but because a lot of people throw the like bigger largemouth type lures out here and stuff, I usually tend to also catch a lot of largemouth because it's a little bit different than what the majority of people throw. I'm feeling a couple of raindrops. Hopefully it doesn't open up. As long as it doesn't become like actual rain, I'll even stay out here if it's like sprinkling. As long as it's not like actual rain. If you guys understand what I'm saying, but mean by that. There we go. Bluegill. Bluegill. Oh, okay. An Atlantic sharp-nosed shark. He hit me right next to this bush here. If we catch a largemouth, we'll get the holy trinity of the lake now. Is that another one? We had another hit there, I believe. Might be some bluegill stacked off of these bushes right here. Missed one. Freshwater fish is either catfish, carp, or yeah, mine's either crappie, largemouth, or I mean, I haven't really fished for too many catfish, but when I do catch them, they're really fun to fight. Okay, I have a little bit more confidence in this rooster tail now. I wasn't too sure about it, but I wanted to try it, and someone said to try it, or a couple people did. Yes, I remember you, BPH. How are you today? Welcome back in. Yeah, I think my problem in the past is I've bought the little cheap 97-cent Ozark Trail lures and rooster tails, and most of the time those are awful for me personally. Also, you might just have to throw those ones on some like lighter line. But this one's working fine on 10-pound line. Dang it. Hold on. We can usually get this off here. As I said, I hope I don't lose this. Okay, I think I got it. Let's move. As I was saying how I like have confidence, I lose it. Be funny. Since 31, dang. Well, welcome back. Yeah, no, the Ozark Trail. Well, Ozark Trail is Walmart's brand of fishing gear, so that's why it's so cheap. Well, see, I've never had a scale, so we have caught 3 or 4 really big largemouth that are contenders for our PB. We caught a catfish finally last week. The first catfish on the channel. Episode 24. Hell yeah, Lucas. Somebody call 911. From Ollie's, we do have an Ollie here. No, I'm pretty sure they have the Panther Martin Rooster Tails at Walmart. We have an academy here too, honestly. Somebody call 911. See, like, sometimes it's spinning, sometimes it's not. So the rooster tells you really can't pause it all. It's a lot faster of a reel than I'm used to. Is this still commonplace? If you're bleeding enough for someone to call 911, why are you in my stream, buddy? No, I'm just joking. You're just trolling. Plus, if I call 911, it's just going to go to my local operators. It's not going to go wherever you are. If you guys didn't know that. There's a 911 base somewhere. They're not in every city or town. If it's a big enough city, that they have their own, but even if I were to call, you wouldn't get any help. It would just go to the local police station. I think we have one because we're slightly big enough city, and then there's a bunch of smaller like towns around. I mean, yeah, that's just with any fish, to be honest. But a predator fish is probably better with live bait. You can catch them on artificial stuff, but like a true predator fish, live bait is probably the best. Dang, that's a pretty good deal. I might need to check our local ollies just for the baits and stuff. Okay, bro, you're gonna get banned if you say something about that again. Oh, you got me, psych. You got me, you got me. A bluegill? Bluegill worms or like any type of just small bait. Honestly, bluegill will bite pretty much as long as you just have a small enough hook for them to get hooked. I've caught bluegill before with just throwing a gold hook in. Let's go try a couple places with this, and then I think we're going to switch back. This blade isn't quite spinning. I think that's probably why I got left. It spins like kind of half the time it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if there's anything around these poles. It is just now 10 a.m. for me. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. They're not going to bite this while I'm jigging it. We're gonna try these two corners over here. If we don't get anything, we're switching back to the jig. If it gets any heavier rain too, we're gonna take shelter and give it like 5-10 minutes see if it clears up or not. I don't know if it'll get much heavier though. That log out there is moving. There we go. It's a nice little bluegill. He's really warm. He got all 3 hooks in him, dude. You kind of fucked yourself, bud. Kind of fucking his mouth up, but like, that's what happens if you get all 3 hooks in you. There we go. Boom, bluegill. Let him back in. His mouth is going to be deformed the rest of his life, but oh well. It's raining, pouring. That's not the right lyrics, but I'm singing it anyways. Once caught a perch in North Carolina, caught a beautiful bass. Nice. I just don't. I will do that in the future. I just want to have a second rod with. So that way we can cast it out, leave it, and then I can do some artificial lure casting while we wait for it to get a bite. Plus, I don't have the correct stuff today. Ooh, he's pulling some drag. Oh, it's because he was hooked in the eye. What the heck, dude? These fish. Hello there, Vincius, if that's how you say your name. Look at this guy. Why are they hitting it like this? Jesus, man. Boom, back in. Okay, I like this rooster tail. Never really cared for them until now. I've seen everyone else be super successful with them. I just never have been. But also, like I said, I've always bought the super, super cheap ones, so. For eating all 3 barbs? Okay, I will. Oh yeah, having a beautiful day fishing right now. Then later today, we're going to go see Toy Story 5. I'm going to get a pizza after that. I have a free pizza from Domino's. Guys, can we get to 70 likes on today's stream? Oh. Are you having a nice day? I felt like something kind of grabbed the feathers or just didn't quite get hooked. What is that? I found this here on the ground out here last like a week or two ago. The ones that I've bought in the past that were super cheap were from Walmart. There's like a hang up there. That's why we got it. That's maybe the first time I've seen American fishing with spinner and not casting. Oh, I hate. Well, okay, when I say this, I don't like truly hate casting rods, but I'm probably never gonna own a casting rod. Unless if like I need it for like some big fish or something. But the majority of everything you can do with a spinning rod. Remember that I'm 6 foot stand on my phone, I'm 4 foot. It's actually a little bit chilly, dude. The wind. See, now the blade doesn't want to spin. The wind, and then I'm getting rain on me, and it's actually kind of making me shiver a bit. They're the best. Okay. All right. See you later, Lucas. Thanks for stopping by. Fish are going to see your spinner and say what? Say what? Weave? I think those are the only ones that want to bite right there right now. Let that spot reset. We might circle back around. In this lake, there's crappie. Oh, geez, that's cold. Crappie, bluegill, largemouth, catfish, a couple of types of catfish too, and carp in this lake, and also a freshwater drum. With what I'm throwing, though, we'll mainly catch the largemouth crappie and bluegill, and the occasional catfish will bite my lure if we get it in the right place at the right time. Let's go over here. I just had a spinner on and we didn't even get a bite. Out here, I have caught a few things out here on a spinner. Actually, I caught the catfish on my only catfish out here on a spinner. But I tend to get more bites on like just jigs. The spinner bait, I tend to get a little bit more like bluegill and stuff on out here. But the spinner bait at the other lake I fish works really well. It catches everything out there. What's up, Green River Trout? How are you today? Doing pretty good. This is my first time using a rooster tail out here, actually. We've only caught those 3 bluegill. Blow that fish whistle. What's up, Inner City Pigeon? How are you today? There's my fish whistle. I don't think there's anything gonna bite right here. The storm is kind of doing the opposite of what I wanted it to do. I don't know, I do not. Oh, got something right as it hit. A bluegill. Oh, it's weed? I have some. I did some this morning already, so. See, I have no idea what will bite the rooster tail out here. Other than like the obvious. Blue GG, one dude OMG, how are you today? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, that was a small one. At this lake, they don't get too big. At the other lake I fished at, they get big out there. Oh, they're spotting out that for that color. Try something. It's just dark out here, actually. This water's pretty. There's like a good foot of. I can't speak right now. You can see about a foot into the water. It's super dark because of the clouds today. And then, yeah, just this water looks like it's stained, but it's not that bad. You can see about 6 inches to a foot in the water. Plus, I don't really have anything black. Missed it. What? How to fish without a permit? I think you have to. At least have a fishing license in most places. Alrighty, let's go over here, and then we'll probably end up just putting the jig back on. Got about 1 hour and 10 minutes left to stream today. I As long as you're 18, I don't think 16 and younger you don't need a license. But once you're 16, you have to have a license, I believe. At least in Oklahoma. Yeah, we do have a few soft plastics. We started off the stream with them. That's why we were catching the crappie on. But I like to try and switch things up. So, but yeah, we'll probably put the soft plastic jig grub back on here in a second. Yeah, see, I think we are just now getting all that storm, but even then, like, most of it's probably going to pass over us. At least the rain part. We're going to get all the wind and whatnot. Jeez, dude, it's like the wind will stop for a second and it's not that bad, and then it'll start up and it's just chilly. Oh, what was that? Something grabbed it right at the last second there. Hello there, Ari. Not a whole lot, but anything that I do is in the description. I have a X and a TikTok, but like if you're here on YouTube, anything you see here on YouTube, it's just reused content over there. Then I mainly just have the Discord just in case if like I do a giveaway in the future, or if like someone wants to like message me about something, since YouTube doesn't have like a messaging system. I think that's just a hang up there. Pikes love rooster tails. Nice. We don't have any here. Guys, we're real close to 70 likes on today's stream. Can we hit it? Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already. We're close to 1,500. Yeah, I'm pretty new to rooster tails. That's what I've figured out. Is there is a certain speed you gotta get it to get the blade spinning, and then also once it sinks, if I pop it once, it kind of gets the blade off of it. I've noticed just now. All right, let's work our way back to the bridge. go back to where you're catching the crappie at and throw this around a little bit more, and then probably switch back to a jig. Usually I at least fill a bite from the bluegill off of this tree, and I'm not even filling that. That was just a hang up. Yep. It's sinking onto the ground. Ooh, thank you guys for 70 likes. Okay. Can anybody tell me if it says 1,500 yet on subscribers? If we don't hit it today, we'll be super close. Got about an hour left to stream. 1.5, we hit it? Hell yeah, thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. Can we get W's in the chat for all your guys' support? Hell yeah. Hooked up onto, I'm around this bush, my line cut it. Oh, fuck. Let's just go back down to the bridge. I'm not gonna fish my way back. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. Holy crap. We were just at 500 back in January. We've tripled our subscribers in pretty much 6 months. There's something right there that just fed on top water. Nope. Alrighty. I have, just to let you know, I will respond to you guys. I do look at it. But I have, here's a fish. Oh, here's a decent bluegill. A bigger one than normal. But I do have all my notifications turned off on my phone except for my text messaging and my YouTube. So it might take me a second to reply, but if I notice that you're chatting, then I'll look at it more often. But that's why I do have it. It's just, other than one other guy that's been around on the channel for a while, I didn't really use it too much. But I did set it up just in case in the future. Guys, can we get to 75 likes? We're 3 away. Thank you to everybody who's already liked. Thank you guys for getting me to 1,500 subscribers today. It's an even better day than it already was gonna be. See, that bluegill that we just caught though, the other lake I fished at, they get about 2 to 3 times bigger than that one. I think the bluegill out here just get fed on a lot more by the like catfish and the bass. Cause at the other lake, I mean, there might be some catfish at the other lake, but I haven't heard about anybody catching them, and I haven't caught any, haven't seen any. Cause even like out here, I've seen a couple catfish like in the shallows for a second. So I'm thinking maybe it's just the only thing that eat the bluegill out at the other lake is, oh, there we go, is the largemouth. Yeah, here's a decent one for out here. He's pretty heavy. Yeah, the ones out at the other lake get about 2 to 3 times bigger than this guy. I think it's because there's less stuff that eats them. Oh, well, I have another bait that I'm going to start buying. I need to get like a green rooster tail, like a red or like red pink / purple rooster tail, and then maybe a black one, because this one's white. Hello there, Thomas. How are you today? Welcome in. Alrighty. I'll definitely look at it once I end stream here in a little while. Yeah, I used to use it because I used to do Battlefield content, and I had a guy that's been around on the channel. He would play with me on the Battle Royale on Battlefield 6 and in Battlefield 2042, and so we'd communicate on there. But I had set it up for in the future, so that way, like, if you guys want to talk about things, I wish, because like the community tab on YouTube is all right, but like a lot of people don't really know that you guys can also post in the community tab. The fish that I just caught is a copper-nosed bluegill. It's a type of a sunfish. Yeah, just in the main channel or whatever it is. It's in the one where you see where it'll show my live streams at. It'll have like a link to my live stream. I think it's just called Terps Main. Okay, I think those were the ones that wanted to bite. I don't think there's any other ones. Hello, Fishing with Iggy. How are you today? Welcome back. Ooh, thank you guys for 75 likes. Ow, that was an awful cast. There we go. What's going on here? Something feels weird. What the heck? I said Fishing with Iggy. Iggy. Something ran with it there for a second. Yeah, no, I knew it was IGGY. It just might have sounded like Higgy because with the H at the end. And I don't always pronounce things very well, so. United States. I'm in Stillwater, Oklahoma, the state above Texas, if you don't know where that's at. Okay, let's go back over by the bridge. I am going to cast my way down there on this side, though. Oh. He had a hit there. I think. Ooh, is that a snake or something out there, or just a stick? Or no, that's a fish. Or no, that's a feather. Right? Oh no. No, that's a fish down there. No, those feathers. They're just feathers. They kind of look like a fish to me. Egg, sometimes it's annoying. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. Oh, hello there, ducks. Okie dokie. No, I do not understand Russian, but YouTube has a automatic translator for chat. So if you're speaking in Russian, I'm reading it in English. Same goes with about any other language. There's like been one or two languages where it didn't translate, but like the majority of languages it translates for me. Got about 55 minutes left to stream. I think the weather changed. I think the pressure is okay. I think the dramatic, because like I said, the last few days has been in like the mid to high 90s, and then now it's like I actually could wear pants out today. So I think I'm biting. If it was just pre-front weather and it didn't drop like 20 degrees, then we'd probably be catching a lot more. Because when I hold these fish today, they're super, super warm. Of fishing. Honestly, if we catch a largemouth, it'll be a really good day. Get the Holy Trinity or catch a slab crappie. Ah. I think I'm getting hit right there. I wish I could visit France. closest to the ground. Honestly, we might just end it if I catch a decent enough fish. Worse and worse. That's funny. Bloop. Ah. Alright, let's go back to where we're catching stuff. I'll throw this a few times and then we'll probably switch back to the jig for the remainder stream. As long as we don't catch like a cheek-cane fish, I might just end it on next fish too. The weather's just gonna keep getting crappy and crappier today. And if the fish aren't already biting, they're probably not gonna start. I don't really care though. It's been a good stream today. Hello there, Ronaldo. How are you? Welcome back into the stream. I'm doing really good fishing, and then I'm going to a movie later today. Toy Story 5. It's the only one in theaters that I haven't seen yet that I want to see too. Or that's worth seeing. Hell yeah. I grew up on Toy Story and all those movies. Last cast, and then we'll switch back to a jig. brother, I'm looking closely. You don't really have any fish there. Oh, I'm retarded. I look at something real quick and base judgment through a screen that I've never been to the body of water before. Shut the fuck up and get out of my stream. I don't want you here. Fucking ignorant piece of shit. Get out of here. Anyways. Talking to Victor K. Lat, whatever. Specifically him, no one else. If your next chat is an apology, you're just gonna get banned. I'm the one live streaming, buddy. Why would I come somewhere and to a place on live stream where there's no fish? That'd make zero sense. It's okay though. You probably aren't. You probably. Yeah, never mind. I'm just not gonna say anything. It's just gonna be mean. What's up, Kason? How are you? My biggest bass is about 6 to 8 pounder. I've never had a scale, so that's why I say about. I say 6 to 8. I definitely think it's more of like an 8, but just because of how, like the Victor guy, literally like saying I don't have any fish here. It's the same type of people that think like smaller fit, like the fish is always smaller than it is. Nice. People, the majority of you guys are pretty chill, but there's some weird people. And like I would get it occasionally when I was doing gaming content, but ever since I switched to fishing, there's some just weird people with some weird opinions. And I'm just like, how can you form an opinion about a body of water that you've never fished at and that you're probably making like a 30-second to a minute decision off of a clip that you're a short you're either seeing of me or you come in real quick on my stream. Hello there, Alexandra. How are you today? Just rip Oliver Tree. I didn't listen to a lot of his newer stuff, but when he was like doing all the skits earlier in his career, like with Sherdley's and all those guys and stuff, and then I listened to like his first album, like Alien Boy was like one of the first songs I heard by him. But the past few years I just didn't really listen to him, but yes, it is still very sad. I've been listening to his music again since he passed. I mean, I never stopped, but like I said, I wasn't like a huge fan, but I liked his stuff. Two-meter catfish, 2 meters, 6. Nice. I can't speak right now. Okay. Life Goes On, nice. Yeah, I like that song too. I'm wanting to here soon. I want to get a second pole so that way I can have a catfish/carp pole out and then throw stuff like this while we wait to get a bite. But I have caught a catfish out here. I've lost 3, caught 1. Why is it doing this? Mufasa the movie. Have I watched that? If I have, it was a while ago. I don't really rewatch older movies a whole lot. If I've seen them in the past or like in theaters, I don't really watch them rewatch a whole lot. I will like if someone puts it on, but by myself, I don't really rewatch a whole lot of movies. My rings are all sideways. Ooh, thank you guys for 80 likes. Can we get to 85 and then I'll stop asking? I wonder if we'll have to put the 16th on. So that's what we were catching stuff with. Oh, man. Yes, I do, and I do know what noodling is. I've never gone, though. I don't know if I ever want to. That kind of creeps me out. It's pretty cool, though, but it just creeped me out reaching my hole into my Jesus, I can't talk today. My hand into a hole that I don't know what's in there. I mean, obviously, it might be a cap. It's like, here in Oklahoma, there's not too many things that would, like, mess you up. Maybe a snake might bite you. But even still, that's still just creepy to me. 6 or 7 pound bass yesterday. Nice. We caught about like a 2-pounder on Tuesday at this spot. You doubled up on 6s? Hell yeah. It is getting chilly. Alrighty, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. No, it's the United States, Stillwater, Oklahoma to be exact. Let's try on this other side. Yeah, next fish, we're just gonna end it. Unless if we hit the 4-hour mark before then. don't know if that was the ground or a fish, because we are fishing a little bit heavier weight. I don't either. I mean, I occasionally will fish with my dad every once in a while when he has free time and he can get out on the boat. Not that I would never want to fish with a friend, but I kind of like fishing by myself a lot. Even though, like, I am talking to you guys and whatnot, but I don't really have to worry about, like, does my buddy want to move spots or whatever. Nice, Kason, nice. Try a different angle, because the other day they were kind of like, they were off a little bit more off the bridge than I'm used to. But I mean, it's been getting hotter, so. What's up, Sully Weber? How are you today? Welcome in. That's good. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to put the 16th ounce back on. It's just that type of day. I thought it would be way better this morning. I'm glad we came out this morning though, because that was probably the only time of day I was gonna catch fish today. With this temperature drop, I think the fish are gonna be shut down for the next day or two. Because normally I at least get bites, and I'm not even filling those bites. Oh well, though, we still had a pretty good day considering the conditions today. Okay, let's go try in this corner over here. I'm trying not to put the 16th ounce on. I really don't want to. I don't want to retie something on again, but I will if I have to. Guys, can we get 2 more likes for 85 on today's stream? And I'll stop asking. Okay, I'm stupid, bro. Of course the wind catches it there and okay. Ooh, thank you guys for 85 likes. Thank you guys for 85 likes and 1,500 subscribers today. Really do appreciate all the support you guys show. Nothing much fishing with Iggy. I don't know if you saw me catch the bluegill and the rooster tail or not, but that was about it. We're trying to get the last fish so we can end stream. But Okay. We're putting the 16th ounce on, and then we're going to go back over where I was catching stuff. I just heard a rooster. What the heck? Oh yeah, it's in my... It's in here, isn't it? Hello, Huddy. How are you today? Hello there, Cade William. How are you today? Welcome in. Alrighty. So let's see if we can get one more fish before the 4-hour mark, because then we can end it. Okay. This fucking bush doesn't want me to fish. Like, holy shit. How did it get wrapped up so much there? Like, what is going on here? How does it even get wrapped like this, dude? It's so stupid sometimes. God. Hello there, welcome in, guys. There we go. Jesus Christ, dude. Actually, we'll make a couple casts right here and then we'll go over there. Ooh, yeah. That was a good cast. Oh, get out of that. Dang it, dude. Of course. Okay, let's just move. That water is so warm, dude. Like, holy shit. I just got my foot wet, and it felt like I peed on my foot. That's how warm it is. Or at least that's how, like, the difference of the temperature is. Like, honestly, when I go to the movies later, I'm probably going to wear pants. Come here, fishy fishies. Just want to catch one more of you so I can end the stream properly. Ooh, thank you guys for 90 likes on today's stream. Keep hearing a rooster. You're a bit late, buddy. It's 11 a.m. Turtle. It's been one hell of a ride. Please don't cry. Huh, dude? Yeah, just the drop in weather just definitely shut these fish off for the day. For sure. Even with how warm the water still is, it literally went from being 97 yesterday to like I think it's like high 70s today. And it's like I would actually wear pants out if I knew it was going to be like this. So that's a decent amount of change. Going from I wasn't going to fish yesterday because it was too hot and windy to today I need some pants on because of the breeze. Oh well, though we still had a pretty decent day. Nothing we have numbers, just not size, which I can't complain about. One last breath. Last cast here, and then we're gonna try some jigging a little bit off of the bridge, and then across the way here, and then it'll probably be time to end it if we don't catch something by then. Yeah, it was harder. It was hotter on my work. Jesus, I cannot talk today. It was hotter on my walk this morning at 6 a.m. than it is right now. Thank you guys for 90 likes on today's stream. Freaking dude. He's cold. I think these fish are just shut down because of the weather change, like I've said a million times today. Hello there, Jamal. How are you today? Welcome in. Nice. Boom. Crappie. Oh, he belly flopped. Nice. It's a good way to end stream today, jigging up here. As you guys hear, I'll give you guys a look at the whole lake. It's pretty crazy now. It's not as windy as it has been in the past, but still just boom. It's crappy weather today. Hell yeah. Alrighty then. Let me. So that's gonna do it for today's stream, guys. As always, if you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, check out all my links, follow what you can, consider becoming a member on the channel, leaving a super chat or a gift, or you guys can just subscribe and like and chill out and watch me fish. That helps me out too. Yeah, I don't think I got anything really too much for you guys other than thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. And today's stream seemed like it's done pretty well, like Tuesday's stream did. But I won't be live tomorrow. I got to go to a funeral. Don't worry. I'm just going mainly to support someone else. So I'm still gonna go to it though. So no stream tomorrow. Should as long as family health and weather allows us. On Saturday we'll be back. And then Sunday is Father's Day. I know we're gonna eat, but I don't know what else we're doing. So if all we're doing is eating, then I'll try and get out after that and stream for you guys. If not, then we'll return back on Tuesday after the Saturday stream. Super. And then I'm gonna go see Toy Story 5 tonight. So on Saturday's stream, I'll kind of give a little review and talk about if I liked it or not. It is a kids movie though, so I'm not gonna slam it if I didn't like it, but I'll still tell you guys on Saturday's stream. I don't think I got anything else for you guys. I always feel like I do at the end of these streams, just because I love this shit so much. But